Hello, everybody. Greetings from Des Moines, Iowa. This is where I'm recording this message to you. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to the Hoover Presidential Foundation's celebration banquet, but I was really fortunate for Deline McConaughey, Brad Reiners to drive on up to downtown Des Moines and to take this video. And so I'll be talking with you virtually. But what I wanted to talk about today was a little bit about the Herbert Hoover Uncommon Student Award and what that award has meant to me. So a little context about myself. I am from Valley High School. I just graduated last year. Go Tigers. And I just started my sophomore year at Stanford University. And one of the things that I also wanted to mention was that I'm a proud recipient of a $5,000 scholarship for the Uncommon Student Award program back in 2017. And that scholarship was recognizing my work for a project that I call the Iowa Sikh Turbinators. And I want everyone in this banquet hall to say with me, Turbinators. I wish I was there to witness that amazing moment. So the Turbinators is a youth organization that I started that's focused on turbinating the negative stigma surrounding the Sikh faith, which I'm a practitioner of, through awareness building and through community service. I first wanted to extend my gratitude to the Hoover Presidential Foundation, to the many donors of the Uncommon Student Award program for making all of this possible, and especially that scholarship was tremendously helpful in paying for my tuition in school. So thank you very much. One of the things that I mentioned to the new class of Uncommon students in 2019 was not just the importance of the Uncommon Student Awards scholarship, but just the idea that the award is much more than that, because it also represents the values that the program has instilled in each and every one of us. And one of the things that I take away with me as I've gone now from high school to college is Herbert Hoover's commitment to serving a cause and a purpose in a community that was always larger than himself. And for me, that translated into my own drive and passion to serve my community of Sikhs in Des Moines and break barriers where I was living in. And the other thing that I wanted to mention to many of those Uncommon students was actually a story of President John F. Kennedy. And when he visited the Kennedy Space Center, and one of the things that he saw in that NASA Space Center was a man who was working hard to scrub the floors. And this custodian was so diligent that President Kennedy walked up to him and asked him, "What is it that you're doing here?" And the man looked up and said, "President Kennedy, I'm putting a man on the moon." And the one thing that I thought about constantly as I worked on my Uncommon Student Award project, and I advised the upcoming class of Uncommon students, was there will be times when you will feel like it is a challenge to create a project that sparks a change in your community. But if you're ever feeling discouraged, just remember one thing. If a custodian at the NASA Space Center can put a man on the moon, so can we. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of your banquet.